We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time, even if they would never say those things. So,
seeing is believing, right? Turns out President Barack Obama did not say those words. Actor and director Jordan Peele did, to demonstrate how new technology is making it easy to create the fakest of fake news that looks very real. Our Carter Evans got a closer look.
This video is real, but the image of Parkland shooting survivor Emma Gonzalez is not. It went viral anyway. That type of deception could be harder to spot when the future of fake news is manipulated video. It starts with a selfie.
Let me just take a picture of you now.
Using that simple image, Hal Lee, CEO of LA-based Pinscreen, can manipulate my face.
It may look like I'm talking, but I'm not.
Literally putting words in my mouth.
My digital face is mimicking his.
It even generates the little wrinkles.
They can even control facial movements.
This is a computer-generated image, and watch when I move my eyebrows or open my mouth or even turn my head, it tracks everything.
Lee says it's all part of building a new virtual chat room world.
How are you doing, my friend?
But this type of advanced artificial intelligence technology is raising real eyebrows.
I was kind of concerned in the beginning because, you can imagine, right? You can do all kinds of evil things with it.
You could see a situation, though, where people might take an image of Donald Trump and make him say something he didn't say.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, these kind of things are already in some ways possible. I mean,
for example,
we're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time.
Comedian Jordan Peele released this PSA today using lip sync technology, warning against the dangers of fake news.
Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet.
Concerned by the impact fake news had on the 2016 elections, the U.S. government is trying to get ahead of the new technology.
All of these things are automatic.
Dave Dorman is project manager at DARPA. It's the secret Defense Department agency trying to keep the country a step ahead of cyber threats.
Is the ability to manipulate video a threat to national security?
I think absolutely. I think that's a very important national security concern. It can cause unrest. It can cause riots. Other nation states could even act on some of this stuff.
At DARPA, Dorman put us in a conference room and confiscated our phones for security. We then took a look at the software he's developing to identify the new generation of fake news.
It's fairly hard to tell what was manipulated in this particular image. And if I go to the next slide here, it's going to have a transition where it's showing you the process.
The bright red means the car is not really there.
So let me go on to something that's a little more complex here.
When in the course of human events.
The blue line here is the audio of the first speaker, and then it detects that there was a second speaker.
Which have connected them with another.
And to Zoom among the powers of the earth.
So it's detecting the changes there.
It's detecting the changes. My vision is to have a program that every image, every video posted to a social media site go through this process.
What the algorithm tries to do is to synthesize.
Meanwhile, at Pinscreen, Hal Lee says it won't take long before the line between what's real or not is erased.
It might be a year, actually.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's crazy. So Carter, Lee says we're a year away from not being able to tell possibly if a video is real or not. Are social media platforms ready?
Well, Facebook says it's hired fact checkers to help identify altered images and fake news. Google tells us it's working on digital detection tools, but it's also working with publishers to allow them to embed a digital watermark in images and video, and that'll make it easier, they say, to tell where everything's coming from.
Not going to be easy to stay ahead of this one. Carter Evans, thank you very much for that.